Hey, what's going on, fellas? How's it going, everybody? Welcome, Kurt. Kurt in the house for Astros, Braves, Red Sox. I got respect for that, Kurt. Dan B in the house. What's going on, Dan? Yes, sir. There are definitely some Hall of Famers. Astros, Braves, Red Sox. That is not a bad little lineup. Tony! What's going on, Tony? Josh! What's going on, Big Josh? Josh joining the Facebook group. I love it, my man. Thanks for joining in. I'd love to see it. And that was Josh, that was a sick ball that you got signed by Vladdy Baby and Vladdy Senior. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, Tony, that's what's up. Good luck to everybody tonight. I love it. I love it. I am sweating the Cubs game right now. They had 2 on, no out. I don't know if anybody else is watching the game. And we did not capitalize on it tonight. What's going on, Darren? Darren in the house. Yeah, Tony, my man. I'm sorry, sir. I did not stay up late enough to watch the end of the game last night, but I was thinking about you this morning. I didn't want to send the message. I didn't want you to be sipping the coffee and me bringing up the game. So, Tony, I was pulling for you, my man. Oh, Josh, you got something big? Josh, you got something you don't got to tell us what it is. Like you don't got to tell us specifically what you got. Well, autograph, but maybe the item? You got a ball, you got a bat, you got a jersey? No, yeah, Dan B. You're telling me, my man. I'm definitely scoreboard watching during the break, but I'm going to give you guys my full attention. But if something happens that's good, you guys let me know. If something happens that bad, don't tell me a thing. Hey, no way. Tony went to bed in the 14th. That's what I needed to hear tonight. That's what I needed to hear. Daniel Vega going to the Niners Bucks game tomorrow. Daniel, that's awesome, my man. Hopefully we get you something here tonight to celebrate the occasion. So Daniel, welcome to the break room. Ooh, okay, Josh. Unique. Signed by a baseball player, but is not baseball related. All right, Josh. You've piqued my curiosity. I can't wait to see. So yeah, Darren. I knew you struck a chord, Daniel. Darren is our resident Tampa guy. He lived in Tampa for quite a while. Big hockey guy, but also a Bucks fan. Oh, gotcha. I hear you, Tony. I've said it before. I'll say it again. You're a trooper. I got respect for you for that. So you're a trooper. All right, fellas. We're going to dive into this thing. We got 10 people here. I imagine there's going to be some more people filing in. For those people that are returning back, welcome back. For those people that are brand new, welcome to Call Your Shot Sports Breaks Memorabilia. My name is Bart. I am the guy that was messaging you on eBay. So I want to say welcome to everybody. Last week we had about 10 new guys. This week we got about 10 more new guys. So we are definitely firing on all cylinders with a whole bunch of new people trying the breaks. So I want to say welcome, and I'm happy to have you guys. My name is Bart. Like I said, if you guys need anything, just feel free to message me, and I'm more than happy to talk about anything we got going on. We do got 5 items here tonight. It is a ditto break from last week. We've got 2 items for football. So we've got the black bag edition jersey for football. I'm sorry, and then we also have the mini helmet as well. So that will be our 2 items for football. We are rocking the sign and slab for basketball. I tried looking to see if they have any more available, and they are completely sold out of sign and slab for basketball. But I did end up securing a bunch of baseball sign and slab. So if you're a baseball guy and you've been enjoying the signed and slabbed, I think I got 20 boxes of signed and slabbed. Now I'm on the lookout for it. Basketball kind of got me hooked. I don't know. We'll see how it pans out, but I got a bunch of baseball. So if you're a baseball guy and you've been enjoying the signed and slabbed, I got that coming. So hopefully that's enjoyable. And we're going to add that in just to kind of mix things up. We want to keep things fresh. And then for baseball tonight, we got the black bag for the baseball jersey, as well as the RSA bat. I got a fresh box of bats that I opened up, and I'll tell you guys about the new things that RSA has going on. But fresh case of bats that I opened up, and a couple new things that RSA is offering. I did want to say one thing about next week. I know some of you guys have already seen it, but I'm trying something new. I've been holding on to this for a while. I actually had got this probably in about March. I think I got this around March Madness. It is for next week, so just make a quick plug for it. So the price is a little bit higher than usual, fellas, but this is for 4 items. So just to kind of see it there are 4 autograph items, and I threw a black bag jersey on top of this. So the price tag for next week is $14.99 for football, but just to let you guys know that is for 5 items. So just a couple of things that you guys can see here. Obviously, there's some helmets, there's some jerseys, pylons, footballs, baseballs, Funkos. I mean, we got 8x10, 16x20. There's a Tom Brady something signed over here. I think it's like one of his Tom Brady method. I think that's his book. I think that's Tom Brady's book that's signed by him. So just so you guys know, that is rocking for next week already. I see some cleats here. I saw this opened up back in March. A few people opened it, and I thought it was pretty neat. I've been waiting for it because I wasn't sure if we'd be able to do it, but I think we got enough guys now. I think there's enough interest. So in case you guys want to do that, feel free. Otherwise, if you don't want to, no pressure. Obviously, I just want to make sure that you guys know what's going on. Otherwise, I got some more basketball, some more baseball. And as that new stuff comes in, I'll start to trickle it in. Darren will be happy to know that at some point very soon here, I'm going to do some hockey. So I got some hockey jerseys, Darren. I think I told you that in the past. So I wanted to let you guys know as well. Yeah, welcome to all the new guys. We're excited to have them. Yeah, yeah. No, Dan B, you got it exactly right. And another thing I forgot to mention is with basketball, I also got some basketball jerseys. I thought that would be kind of cool. Maybe we would maybe try to pair up some, maybe do one of these side and slabs with also like a GoldRush jersey for basketball. I thought that would be kind of cool just to kind of mix it up. But of course, we'll see how it goes, see what you guys think of it, and we'll keep rocking. But otherwise, we're gonna get after it. Yeah, yeah, Darren. I knew you would. I knew you wouldn't hate it. So, and I know that Jake would be happy to hear that I got some basketball jerseys. So, not sure if Jake's here tonight, but Jake's our resident basketball guy. All right, guys. I've already have you here for 8 minutes. I think we're gonna get after it here tonight. So again, we got the 5 items. We are going to start with the black bag edition for football. As always, we got some new people in the house, so just to make sure everything is clear and transparent. Friendly reminder that eBay does require that I mark all items as shipped, regardless if your team hits or not. So if your team does not end up hitting, I do have to mark the items as shipped. But how you know that your team is hit, obviously, if you're here tonight watching the break, or you watch it after the fact when I post it on YouTube, or if you see that on eBay that there's a tracking number, that tracking number is your key to knowing that item is coming to you. I like to ship out on Monday morning, so you can expect that there. I will get everything out, at least get it packed up tomorrow, so you'll be able to see that updated tracking and all that information. Otherwise, I like to take everybody on a trip around the bag just to make sure, at least around the items, to make sure everything's in working order, that everything is exactly the same way that I received it from the distributor. Those guys that come week to week, I appreciate your patience as I do this. I realize that for you guys, I do this every week, and at that point, you probably go for a refill your drink or maybe use the bathroom. I don't know, but I appreciate the patience, fellas. All right, we're gonna get after it here, boys. I do appreciate we are completely sold out here tonight for all the items. So thanks again for everybody jumping in. Special shout out to those people that bought multiple teams and helped fill the break. Go Cubs, go! I need a couple runs here, so if you guys can manifest that for me, I'll try to manifest the hits on my end. If you guys can manifest some runs for my Cubbies. All right, boys, let's get after it. So here we go. We're doing GoldRush black bag football jersey to start. Good luck to all teams. Let's get after it. Good luck, fellas. How about a hit right from the jump? Why not? We've had some nice hits over the last couple weeks. Let's keep this train rolling. How about a nice set of hits for people here today? Some hits for some new guys, some hits for some returning guys. All right, here we go. All right, start off here tonight. Ooh, okay. All right. Well, I know this player very well. And on this jersey, we've got a black jersey. We got the Fields. And of course here, this is a really nice autograph. I can tell you that I definitely have my fair share of rookie cards. I've got my fair share of jerseys signed by this player. I've got helmets signed by this player. It's Beckett authenticated. This is a Justin Fields hit. And this is for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, definitely got some Chicago ties to it. And it's Beckett authenticated. 1W. Sorry, fellas. Let's see if we can get this here. 1W. 5-2. 8665 on the Beckett cert. It's a nice hit. Justin Fields. Of course, he's moved on to another team since then, but he is balling out. I can tell you that. I played Dan B in fantasy last week, and Dan B had me sweating to the very end. Dan B is no joke. Dan B has a lineup that is fit for the playoffs in fantasy football. So let's go take a peek. Who's got Pittsburgh here this weekend or this week? But Justin Fields on Pittsburgh Steelers. That's a nice hit. All right, fellas. In Pittsburgh Steelers this week, we got a new person. We got Deandra D. So for Deandra, congrats. It's a nice hit with some Chicago ties to it. So one more time, Justin Fields on a Beckett cert. Big old autograph, stayed out of the stitching, which I have appreciation for that. All right. Little Chicago tie to it. Hopefully that means that my Chicago Cubs are going to tie this game here in a second. I'm hoping that. Oh, gotcha. Chip. Yeah, if Sonic's OKC. I love it, Chip. So Chip, wishing some good luck to everybody. I love that, my man. Tony, I appreciate that more than you ever would know. So, but congrats to Deandra. Yeah, welcome to the break. Appreciate it, fellas. And those are the break room all-stars there in the chat. So thank you, fellas. That's appreciated. I love that positive energy. I think that's what keeps me doing this week to week. That's the thing I look forward to the most. Bantering about sports and talking to the fellas in the chat. If you're a new person, don't be afraid to jump into the chat there. Again, no pressure. If that's not your thing, if you just want to sit back, relax, enjoy the break, that's fine. But if you want to jump in, we got a great group of guys here on a weekly basis. I truly wholeheartedly mean it. All right, fellas, we're going to get after it. The second item here is going to be the mini helmet this week. We haven't hit any of these headliners. I mean, last week, Bijan Robinson for the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, that's not on the front cover for the headliners, but that was a pretty solid hit. I'm hoping that we get something out of this front cover. That would be kind of sweet. So GoldRush, as everybody that has been around knows, do things a little bit differently. So I'll take you on a trip around the box. They do offer kind of two things here. They've got the tape around the box as well as that secondary seal up front. So quick trip around the box just to make sure everything's in working order. Of course, as you guys take a peek here, everything from my end, exactly the same way that I received it. Of course, walking around the box this way, there's not really too much places to open it. So, all right, fellas, let's get after it. We had a nice Bijan last week. How about a nice hit here for somebody else? That would be kind of sweet. So we had one of the new guys hit that Bijan. He ended up hitting me up like the day after. So I don't know if he's here tonight watching, but he was very thankful and he enjoyed the break. So that's what it's all about. All right, fellas, let's get after it. How about something up front? That would be kind of nice. Got Justin Fields to start. My Cubbies are still down a run. How about some positive vibes here? All right, here we go. Good luck to all teams. Mini helmet coming out next. So there goes the tape. Here goes the secondary seal. All right. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Good luck to all teams. All right, let's see what we got. All right, here we go. All right, fellas, we got the New York Giants. I think I recognize the signature. We had some of the guys talking Hall of Famers in the chat. Hall of Fame, 79. Big old nice autograph on a white Sharpie with the 56. Hall of Fame 79. All right, fellas, you know, Lawrence Taylor. That is a nice hit for the New York Giants. So nice hit for the Giants here. Lawrence Taylor. Iconic autograph when it comes to football memorabilia. I've seen it before. I'm sure that I'll see it again. That is a very solid hit for the New York Giants. Gotta love the 56 and the Hall of Fame inscription. That's what's up. Take you on a quick trip around the helmet itself. It's clean. It's a clean looking one. It is Beckett certified. So Beckett cert here. 1W. 1 second. 1W6 16901. 1W6 16901. All right, this one's going to the Giants on a big old Lawrence Taylor. That's a nice hit. I like it. Great player, iconic autograph. All right, sweet. All right, so for the New York Giants this week, we got another new guy. This one's going out to Dustin G. Dustin G taking home the Lawrence Taylor. So that's exciting for Dustin. So again, Dustin, if you're here tonight, I'm not sure if you're one of the 14 that are watching, but congrats, Dustin, if you are. New York Giants, Lawrence Taylor mini helmet. The little inscription there with the Hall of Fame coming your way. I appreciate you giving the breaks a try if you're here tonight or if you're watching the video later on. Congrats. I love it. I'm just going back to the chat for a quick second. So, hey, I appreciate the positivity, guys. Top row center, please. Tony was trying to manifest it. Dan B has it right. Positive and chill. That's what it's all about. We're here to have fun, fellas. It's always about the positive vibe. Kurt jumping in the chat. I love that, Kurt. Hey, thanks, Darren. Of course, Darren likes the jersey. People will remember it. Darren had a big hit out of the hockey. I'm trying to manifest some good Chicago energy here tonight. So wearing the Patty Kane on the Blackhawks. So I knew you'd have an appreciation for it, Darren. It's my lucky jersey, to be honest with you. So I've had some decent luck in it, trying to manifest. You know me, trying to manifest it. Obviously, you guys know me during the break, but manifesting it for the playoffs as well. Let's keep this thing rolling. All right, fellas, we had some nice hits out of the football. Let's get after it. We've had some solid luck out of the signed and slabbed. I'm hoping we keep it rolling. For the guys that are new this week, we've opened up 3 of these. We've had a T-Mac rookie card with purple Sharpie, which was really nice out of signed and slabbed. Then we hit Magic Johnson, which was I think it was, what was it, PSA 10, which was Gem Mint 10. And we also had that in purple Sharpie. And then last week we had Tyler Hero for the Miami Heat on a red, white, and blue card. I think it was an emergent. I think Tony got that one. So hopefully you received it. Hopefully you got it already, Tony. Hopefully it's reached you. But man, I've been impressed with this product. Impressed enough that I got some baseball. I thought we would enjoy it. So if you're a baseball guy, I couldn't get any more basketball. They're completely sold out of the basketball. So next time I see it, fellas, I'm going to try to scoop up some more. But we still got a pretty decent chunk of it. I think I got 6 more boxes after this one. So, all right, quick trip around the box. It's a small one. Of course, with GoldRush, this one's got a cellophane wrapping as well as that patented secondary seal. So just quickly take you around the box. On top of that, it also has like a cellophane wrapping around the sign and Slabbed itself. So, all right, good luck to all teams. We haven't gotten any of these headliners yet. There's some nice headliners. I know people are excited about it. I'm excited about it too. I've been waiting all week to see what we got here. Let's get after it. All right, here goes the cellophane wrapping. All right, that is done. Let's hit that secondary seal, fellas. So let's see what we got. Secondary seal. Of course, I'll say good luck to all teams as we get closer. That's the second mode of transparency, but just like the last ones, of course, we've got another level of transparency here. So, all right, box on the table. Here we go, fellas. As a quick trip around this one, obviously, we just opened it up. Good luck to all teams. How about another banger? We've had some good luck. Hopefully that continues. All right, fellas, let's get it. Good luck to all teams. Let's see what we got this week. Keep the streak alive. Oh, I am all about it, fellas. I am all about it. This is Shawn Kemp. Shawn Kemp. And the hits keep coming. The hits keep coming here. Shawn Kemp. It is Gem Mint 10. It is PSA DNA certified. The auto grade is also a Gem Mint 10. It's auto graded. That is an awesome card. Shawn Kemp for the Seattle Supersonics. Seattle Supersonics. I'll show you guys the back of the card as well. This one's out of Fleer. This is 1990 Fleer. 1990. Heck of a year. Heck of a product. College, University of Kentucky and Trinity Valley Community College. I have to imagine if you are a Trinity Valley Community College guy or gal, Shawn Kemp has been a part of your past. That's a beautiful card. I can tell you that I have lots of 90 Fleer in my personal collection. I might have this card itself, but none of the corners are as crispy as that. And of course, nothing is autographed by the man himself. Shawn Kemp, Seattle Supersonics. Of course, the Supersonics are no longer around, but if I'm not mistaken, the Supersonics did become the Oklahoma City Thunder. I will verify it to be sure. I'm pretty sure myself. But I think this is going to be an OKC Thunder hit. Shawn Kemp. Gem Mint 10. PSA DNA certified. Man. I should have got more of this when it came out. Now I'm kicking myself that I didn't. But the next time it comes around, fellas, rest assured, if you're still interested, I'm going to try to see what I can do and get a bunch more. I've been enjoying this. Man, the sign and slab for basketball. Hopefully the baseball does equally as good. Shawn Kemp. Yeah. AR called it. Yeah, it was Skip. So Skip called it. Give me 1 second just to make sure. And then I'll reveal who it is. Yeah, this is going to be an OKC hit, fellas. That's what I thought. I wanted to be sure. I didn't want to just rest on what I knew. So this is Oklahoma City Thunder. This one's going out to Mike A. So Mike A for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This one's going out to Mike A. Hey, there he is. What's going on, Mike? So Mike, one of our regular guys. So that's exciting. Congrats, Mike. That's a solid hit. Shawn Kemp. He's got some Illinois Fighting Illini history as well. And of course, I'm big on that as well. So that's exciting. Yeah. Congrats again, Mike. That's awesome. I'm going to leave him right up front center. See if I can sneak him next to Lawrence here and give him an equal shot so everybody can see. Give them the respect that they deserve. Two absolute legends. Sean Kemp jumps out of the gym. The highlights for Sean Kemp growing up. Man. All right, that's solid. That's signed in slabs. That's what's up. All right, we're going to move on to baseball, fellas. We're going to move on to baseball. It's the end of the 7th, and the Cubs are down 2. All right. I'm looking to manifest any positive energy I can, so why not? Let's get after it. So we've got 2 items for baseball. We've got the jersey as well as the bat, as we've been doing for a while now. At some point in the near future, we'll have signed and slabs for baseball. I probably will get it in next week. Maybe I'll try to line it up for the week after. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. So we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I took you on a trip around the bag. Let's get after it, fellas. I know I don't always ask for it, but if you don't mind, if you could like the video, subscribe if you don't mind, if it's your thing. I appreciate it. It might not make a big difference to you, but it could make a big difference to me. I'm not sure if this is the reason why some new people are finding it, but if you guys don't mind, I would appreciate that. But no pressure. Of course, I don't want to force you to do anything. We also got the Facebook group linked up in the video description. In the case that you want to join that, we do a freebie break once a month. But no pressure. Good luck to all teams. Let's get after it. Baseball is jersey time. What do we got this week? All right, seeing some red. All right, this is McLean. I think this is a Matt McLean. Looks like a Cincinnati Reds. This looks like a Cincinnati Reds hit. Matt McLean. Big old autograph. Smack that in the middle. Stayed out of the stitching. Beckett cert. And the Beckett cert there, fellas. W7 39 609. W7 39609. Matt McLean, Cincinnati Reds. It is baseball though, so we can't open it up and take a peek for ourselves. Of course, I'll tuck it back in, but the nice thing about baseball is we know it right here. Cincinnati hit. Number 9, Matt McLean. All right, let's go take a peek at it. Matt McLean. Nice hit. All right, when it comes to Cincinnati this week for baseball, Cincinnati, this one's going out to Braden. So, Braden, congrats, my man. Dan B's feeling some Padres. We still got a chance, Dan B. You're manifesting the energy. We got that baseball bat back there. But as for the jersey, this one's going out to Braden. Braden, congrats. Braden, one of our regular guys, jumps in week to week. Congrats, Braden. I'm going to refresh myself real quick on Matt McLean. Just 1 second, fellas. Sorry. The nerd inside of me wants to. Second baseman, shortstop. He's got about a 4 WAR in his career. All right. He's a young guy. He's only 26. All right, we're going to see a lot more of Matt McLean going forward. Nice hit. He was drafted in the first round. All right, that's what's up. Congrats, Braden. Matt McLean going out to the Cincinnati Reds. Clean autograph. Beckett cert. All right, fellas, give me a second to shuffle here and get this bat up front and center. Excuse me, Mr. Justin Fields. Excuse me, living legends of football and basketball. All right. Give me a quick little shuffle second, fellas. All right. All right. And our last item of the break here tonight will be for baseball. Of course, we got the RSA baseball bat for those guys that are brand new, whether you jumped into the baseball or not. In case you want to know, RSA, a little bit different than some of the other ones. They do have a rotating checklist, never the same. week to week. They add things. They sell out of things. So if you ever want to take a look, feel free. I do open it up from the barrel side. There's not much opening if I rotate the box vertically. But what's a little bit new about this case of bats that I opened, fellas, is they no longer have a ton of tape on the barrel side. Of course, I'm opening up the barrel side because that's where the autograph is. You can see that RSA has adapted the method of GoldRush. They're actually doing on the barrel side. They're doing just kind of like a little sticker, you know, their RSA patented seal. That's the first time I've seen that. And that is the only seal that I see on this side. I imagine they probably got some feedback. And some people were probably saying how in the breaks, maybe it was taking a while to open. So we got that on the barrel side. But as you guys can see, it's in good working order. But on the knob side, for those of you guys that like nostalgia, we got a ton of tape. We got a ton of tape on the knob side. Of course, I'm not going to open up this side, but just so you guys can see, everything's in working order. A ton of tape. Why didn't they just use 2 stickers? I guess we'll never know. All right, fellas. We're going to get after it. I know Dan B was talking about some Padres, manifesting some of that kind of energy. That's it. That's probably it, Tony. You know, when you stack on as much tape as they do, it probably just made sense to go the sticker route. So, all right. But for me, when I opened the case and I saw the sticker, I'm like, great. Less hassle to open. So, no sweat on my end. All right, fellas. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to all teams. Let's get after it. The easiest baseball bat opening of Call Your Shot Sports Breaks and Memorabilia history. And away we go. Good luck to all teams. Let's open it up. I'm going to check the box. All right, black bat. I'm hoping for silver Sharpie auto. Of course, the bat itself was put in backwards. You guys saw that I opened it up on the barrel side, and out came the knob. So, okay. That's interesting. So here we go. Drum roll, Josh Martin. All right, fellas. Let's see what we got. I think we've had this one recently. I want to say that I think I remember this one from a couple weeks back. Anybody recognize it? New case of bats. I think I recognize this guy. Tape tariffs. Tony, I just saw the comment. Truer words have never been spoken. All right, we'll take a peek at it. Of course, everybody wants to take a guess in the chat. Feel free. It is Beckett certified. So on the Beckett cert there, fellas, we've got 2W. Eight 0894. It's a little hard to see. All right, fellas, I'm gonna get you up there. It's a little hard to see. 2W 810894, I believe. All right, we're gonna go take a look at it together. At first glance, it does look like Mike Anderson thinks it's Dawson. To me, it looked like Pedro Guerrero, but I could be wrong. So that's how we're going to go take a peek at it. So Mike A is telling me Dawson. It very well could be Mike A. We're going to find out together. For me, it looks like the Pedro Guerrero that we hit a couple weeks back, but I could be very wrong. So we're not going to just lean on my guessing. We're going to actually look it up and make sure. I could see where you're getting the Dawson guess from as well. All right, guys, Beckett cert. So if you want to join me, I'll say it out. You could feel free to take a look at it yourself if you'd like to. Again, Beckett cert. We're going to look this guy up and make sure. All right, 2W 810. 894. Give me a second just to run this, fellas. It always takes a second with the CAPTCHA. Make sure I'm not a robot. All right. It looks like it is a Pedro Guerrero. So Pedro Guerrero coming out of the bats here tonight, which is a similar hit to one that we got a couple weeks back. And when it comes to Pedro Guerrero, Baseball Reference showing a Los Angeles Dodgers helmet. And when it comes to Pedro Guerrero, Los Angeles Dodgers, 11 years. St. Louis Cardinals, 5 years. In terms of total games played, 1,036 games played for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I mean, fellas, Pedro Guerrero, 34.5 career WAR, 215 home runs, 300 batting average. That's what's up. Tony, thanks for sticking around. All the best. No, it's okay, Mike. Believe me, I've had my guesses before, and I'm not always right as well. So this one's going out to the LA Dodgers. This one's going out to Jean Rhee. So Jean Rhee, congrats. I know Tony's got to bounce. We'll see you, Tony. Thanks for jumping in. Have a good rest of your weekend, Tony. Pedro Guerrero here. This one's going out to the LA Dodgers. Yeah, 34.5 career WAR. That's what's up. This one's going out to Jean Rhee. Jean Rhee, congrats. So we have the Pedro Guerrero for the LA Dodgers going out to Jean Rhee. We did have the Matt McLean here tonight going out to the Cincinnati Reds. This one went out to Braden. So congrats, Braden. We had the Sean Kemp here tonight, which is a solid hit for the Seattle Supersonics, which is now the OKC Thunder. This one went out to Mike A. So congrats, Mike. There's a blue Sharpie on there. Not sure if you could see it all too well, but it is a nice autograph. And the auto grade is everything is gem in 10. So you're talking about card and autograph. 1990 Fleer. That's a beautiful card. That's awesome. Congrats, Mike A. We had Lawrence Taylor come out of the mini helmet. This one was for the Giants. I'll go remind myself who got the Giants hit. I think it was one of the new guys. So we'll go take a peek at that real quick so I don't say the wrong person's name. So for the Giants, for the New York Giants here tonight, that was Dustin G. Dustin G on the Lawrence Taylor. And then last but not least, a little bit of Chicago ties to it, but a Pittsburgh Steelers hit. We did have Justin Fields, which I have plenty of myself as in a Bears uniform. So, and then Pittsburgh Steelers this week was Deandra D, another new person to the breaks. All right, fellas. Yeah. So another thing I wanted to mention out loud is that for the guys that are in the Facebook group, Facebook ended up kind of removing their community chats. So you guys probably saw that in the chats that we've had, it said it was read only. But if you go back to the community chats, you'll see that there's actually like a little link. Like if you click a little blue button, you can link up to the new chat. I know some guys are on there as well. I think I saw Jean Rhee. I know Dan B's on there. So for the guys that are in the Facebook group, just to make sure that we keep the chat going, there is a new option for it. I'm not sure why Facebook got rid of the one that they did, but that's where we're at. So feel free to jump in. Otherwise, one more time out loud, I want to say thank you to everybody that jumped in this week, for all the returning guys, all the people that are new, all the people that picked up multiple teams to help fill the break. I do appreciate it, fellas. I say it every week, but this wouldn't happen without your help. So I appreciate it. Next week, we are rocking the Blitz football. So again, one more time, just to kind of advertise it because we've never done it before. And you might be wondering what the heck this is. It's 4 items, and I put a black bag football on top of it. So if that's something you might be interested in, we'd love to have it. So there's some decent hits inside of there. There's a checklist as well. If it's not your jam and you don't want to jump in, I completely understand. There's absolutely no pressure from my end, but I do look forward to it. I am excited. I've been holding on to that box since March, so I'm hoping that I've been holding a pretty big hit that hopefully goes to somebody here. All right, fellas. I appreciate the positivity in the chat as always. It means a lot to me. That's awesome. Dan B is going to post something hockey-wise. That'll be pretty good. I would love to see it, Dan B. All right, guys, as always, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your family, your friends, your loved ones. I'm looking forward to some fantasy football trash talk, as well as some big scores. Until next week. All right, fellas. Enjoy it. I hope you guys have a great week until then. Yeah, I'm with you, Dan B. I'm excited about it as well. Hopefully people jump in. Hopefully people find it enjoyable. I think I got 2 boxes of that 4-item product, and that's all I got. So hopefully hopefully it delivers. All right, fellas. Enough of me. Got to get you guys out of here. Good luck to my Cubs. We got 1 inning to make it happen. We got 3 outs. Otherwise, it's the end of the season. Have a great weekend, fellas. Until next time. See ya.